Hi there.
Hello again.
We delay a little bit. We had some challenges to face, but we see the challenges as an opportunity always to prove how conscious we are at every moment and to deal with it and to learn out of this. So we always see challenges from the good point of view, and we have to say we had a good fun.
Yeah, focused on what we want to do. So videos and all these complicate things they happen, just happen to be more sure about that. So yeah, and we had other challenges, right?
Yes,
many challenges.
Yes, many
these
challenges.
days. These are the
and also the energies are very intense this
challenges.
period of time.
Yeah. Yeah, so everything comes up. The last, how to say, the last pieces of this balance in ourselves also get out now to be challenged, and that's happening every moment.
What was the last challenge now that we do this video?
Yeah, that was because we were feeling disappointed about something where we felt not fair treated, actually.
Yes, it was about let's say of someone who used the material which actually is not hers.
Yeah.
And this material
works of
let's
us.
say it's a work from us, it doesn't belong to us anyway.
Yeah, but a creation of us, a picture of a creation from us, so however, yeah.
And this was a quite interesting challenge because we had to deal also with our own egos and to give an answer of what we think that means justice, what is ethical, and what does it mean it's an ownership or we own something, and finally what is justice, what is the right thing that we should do, and
what is justice also in a world where we don't ask then somebody to explain us what it is, like a lawyer or I don't know, a judge or somebody else or any external authority. So what does it mean to do something out of our own justice, out of our own stable center where we have our opinion about something and where we feel that it's right or wrong or ethical or morally right, how to say.
And this has to do only with self-authority, sovereignty, which means that if you are in your center and you are in a parallel walk with the universal law, the natural law, then you follow the justice. This is the ethos, this is the morality that we follow here and we act in our lives, and we learn out of the behaviors of the others and how to deal with it, because we have experienced that the problem is not the other if someone does something to you, but the most important is what you do to the others and how you act in your own life. We have learned out of many experiences, and of course this was another one that came up, that if someone doesn't comply with the natural law and his own nature, then he will get consequences.
Yeah, anyway, because all of our creations, they are our effect in this world. So let's say we as a creator are speaking through our creations. So this is how it works, and this is a universal law of cause and effect in this moment. And so whatever we do can just be what we do, and the effect, okay, we can look at it and we can say, okay, we can adjust it, and we can also expect maybe, but always from our point of view, just so we cannot expect from somebody else something what we can really expect from somebody else who we don't know.
Exactly.
And if this person doesn't know him or herself, then there is anyway, how can we trust that? So these things are very yeah, very, very obvious. And so we understand that we don't need any lawyer here. We just we just learned something out of that, and we also learned that our creation, which has been the topic here, this is not something we own actually, because what to own? I mean, how to steal something from us, even how to steal something what we don't own, because for us, we have an understanding we can create something coming through us, through our passion, through our heart, through our channel. We are here as a channel, what we are here on earth, and that's it. I mean, when somebody tries to steal that, then it will be always something different than, it will be not their creation, it will be always something that is just taken, and it will be not even owned. Nothing can be owned, not land, not water, not anything, and first of all, not other people's creations, and so it's fine.
Each creation, we can say, carries a very unique vibration of somebody, of the creator.
Of course, we create in a vibration we are, and according to the universal law, one of the major principles is the law of vibration, which means because everything is energy, we vibrate with our actions, thoughts, and beliefs, and with a certain vibration, and this vibration bring us in our life the attractions. We manifest what we attract because we vibrate in this kind of vibration.
And so who we attract with our creations also. Who resonates with what we feel, what we express, what we do, what we create. And this will be always unique.
Yes, and we attract with our creations, but also with our actions. So if our actions is low vibrational actions, because everything is energy, then our actions will attract the similar vibrations.
Yes. And vibration nobody can steal. And if you steal it, you change it anyway.
Exactly.
So we all just can be glad when we can cultivate ourselves as a, pure channel of everything we receive, and we can express in our very unique way and be inspired to do what we can create as a creator in this world.
That is why it's very important to be in inspiration, and only when you are in inspiration and in presence and connected with your own spirit, that's a higher consciousness, and be conscious aware, then you get all this inspiration, and you are the creator and of your life and of many other things, of course as a channel, because all this energy, all these ideas, we are part of it. Otherwise, if we get involved with our ego that this belongs to us, then this creates all the imbalances and all around the world. And it's important for all of us to be connected into this concept that we can receive this inspiration and the joy of life only if we are aware and we are connected into our own self and in presence. And the people who are not in this position, then they will be always find blockages, and actually they don't evolve in life. That's why we are here to share these ideas with you, because we feel that humanity is on the edge right now into this change, where the people should take on their own responsibility, connect with their own self and presence, to be in balance within,
understand themselves, connect with all that what is inside there. I mean, there are many disbalances coming up right now, which we feel everywhere around us, the society and the media. I mean, there's coming a lot up, and that's why, everything that shows up for a reason. So everything want to be looked at, and it's all our creations. So there's nothing to look away anymore. We can look at all of that, and we need to connect to everything we say yes, and we need to say no to everything we don't like, or we want to think about in a conscious way to connect it new in ourselves, in our own systems, in our own programs. Yeah.
And only then we can follow the justice within for a world that is more connected to the justice. This is what humanity also is missing. There's no justice in this period of time we live on. That's why there is now exactly a shift in human consciousness, because the people feel this. And for us it's very important to find this balance within and to connect with the conscious awareness of who we really are. The ancient Greeks were saying that a human being, when he's born, the purpose of his life is to become more just and to be fair to the other people and to the humans, and during his own life, to understand this according also on following arete and morality. And morality means that I trust the divine, I follow the laws of this universe, of nature, with no harm to my fellow human beings, to the other beings around me, and to the planet that I live in, so I can live a better world when I live from here. And for us it's very important, everything that happens in our life, to be connected with this truth. Because why? Because we want to live in a world like this. And if we come back, or the other generations will follow from us, we would like to live in a better world than us. That's why we make also this kind of videos. We speak about justice, about balance.
Yeah, and what means better world? We have just another idea than it is right now. So we want to enjoy our creation, our being here, our ideas about what to express, what to do, what to say, how to play this game of life. And I don't want always to ask a lawyer or anybody else what is right and wrong, and I don't want to have all this complicated stuff we have faced, because it's so much bureaucracy and so less connection. And I feel what is right and wrong for me. So I feel that everybody can feel that for himself, and I feel that everybody can feel much more stable and much more certain about their own feeling about everything when they have first of all this connection, and they began to question it and to seek for it and to find answers and to go for it, for all of that, what we went through and what we guide others going through, going
exactly
step by step to the better feeling which you can imagine, everybody can imagine, what we can create in love and passion.
Yes, because if we understand that we are creators and we are here on this planet to experience life, if we deeply understand this and get into this, and there are many ways to understand it and experience it, that's why we share it with you, then you don't need to be unjust. You don't need to strive about getting others' work or stealing other works. You are just creative, and you just enjoy life and also respect the others, because
organically,
naturally, yeah.
Because you respect yourself and your own creations in the first place. That makes you able, understanding, respecting other people's works, creations, lives, circumstances and everything. And there we come again to the balance, to the connection, to the middle, because all that is, and just when we see all that is, then we understand what all is, and we understand what is justice for us as part of all that.
For us is to walk the way of enlightenment in our lives. Being in the center, understand that we don't own anything on this planet. We are part of the universe, and to experience life in joy, creation and cohabitation This is something interesting that came up in our discussion before. That we are co-inhabitants into a planet with other beings, and yes, to have diligence also to understand.
Everything is vibrance, everything is frequency, so everything is connected.
Everything is connected. And the balance connects the two sides of duality. Duality exists but is connected in the middle. It's connected in the here and now.
Yeah.
So if we are there, then we are channels of this energy, that we are part of this world, this creation, and to act as channels. Nothing is owned by us. But the things that we deal with should be also respected.
Yeah, they will be always organically respected in the way we act, and that's why we create justice now for New Earth.
Yes.
On our playground of Crete.
Yes, and we see in the world there's no justice in a fake world, a 3D world that humans try to understand themselves. They create systems, and the system in a society today that is more and more complicated. We say that we need all these courts, these lawyers, these judges to solve the differences between the people, but actually when the people get into the point of living in the here and now and expand their conscious awareness, their consciousness, then all these things, they won't be needed, because everything is about understanding and communication. And then of course, to get your own responsibility. We are responsible for our own justice. We are responsible, we do now, and everybody is responsible of his actions. So we need to take about this responsibility about our actions and our thoughts and our behaviors. The other behavior is his own problem. And of course it's good always to communicate this in a clear way, but not to feel anything that gets in between us and the other, because the real thing is to be well with you and to be just with you and to have the justice within you. Yes.
Yeah, you cannot prevent everything. That's also what we said. I mean, we can try to remind others prevently, that they don't do something, to try to let them respect us in the first place through I have reminded you through fear. This is not natural respect. I mean, respect is always like the big brother of the love, always of the love, but not of the fear. So to make a paper where somebody signed, I'm not going to do this, or to tell him I have to remind you that, and later, this is not organically.
No.
So it has to be somehow really in the way that we find our own understanding about our stand to that and what we do, and that we can also say later, I did that because of that, and I feel that this is right to me. I can stand behind what I did there, and I can, explain and respect it by myself. So if everybody can say that, then we have sovereign justice. And that's why it can be never important to us what the others do, before that point is reached. And then until then, everything will be just an offer. So they can tell us whatever they like. It's an offer. We understand that. We also can adjust our own behavior in the first place, and we can read the signals better, earlier. More sensitive, I would say. But it will be always just for us. So yeah. We are going to create more consciousness in us, and we are going to guide everybody who is very welcome to do that with us together in order to create sovereignty, self-authority, and justice.
And justice, and create a society on this planet where humanity thrives and is everybody joyful, in abundance, in happiness, respecting the others, and we live in a beautiful planet, and everybody is responsible for himself to create his own sphere, his own aura around him, and to attract the right people so the human consciousness changes. So that's it for now. This is our first video of a new series of videos. Now we're gonna do more often the videos, so keep on track.
Yeah. Enjoy everything you do.
Shine.